Okay, so the pie chart at the right is showing the percentage of the books in the library that are different types, and they tell us this important piece that there's 6,500 total books. Okay, so A says, according to the graph, what percent of the collection are nonfiction? Well, they give us the percent of all the rest, and we know that the graph clearly shows 100%, so we need to take 100% minus all of the others added up. So 20 plus 10 plus 7 plus 45, right? So that's 100 minus 20, 30, 75, 82. So that leaves us with 18% are nonfiction. And again, we know this because the pie chart has 100%. Okay, now it says, could the librarian have presented this information in a histogram? Okay, and so if we remember a histogram, right? A histogram looks like this, right? If I draw one quickly, right? Okay, histogram. So it looks like a bar chart, but in reality it's not, because remember what histograms do. They show how many values, this is the number of them, fall into a certain range. So the bottom would be like 0, 10, 20, 30, and this would show that this many fall into the range of 0 to 10, and this many fall into the range of 10 to 20. But a bar chart shows, for this bar, how many of a certain type, like fiction, or in this one would be reference, how many books are in each one. Histograms are used to show like frequency distributions, right? This is the histogram. So it's good for test scores, it's good for averages, it's good for things that we're trying to show the frequency of things falling within a certain range. But bar charts, which is this one, is useful to show how many of different types of items there are. So for B it says, could she have used a histogram? No, right? Because that's used for frequency distribution more. And why or why not? So she, for that exact reason, and then you should really say she should use a bar chart, right? That's what I would say. She should use a bar chart instead. Okay, and then C says, let me clear some space here. C says, how many of the books in the library are fiction, right? Fiction. So we know 45%. So I could take a quick answer and say 45% of them, but they don't want that. They want how many of the books. So we need to take 6,500 books, right, and find out what 45% of that is. So multiply it by 0.45, right? And if we multiply this, we do it? Sure, let's do it, right? So we get 0, 0, 25, carry the 2, 32, right? Long multiplication. It's fun. Okay, 4 times 0, 4 times 0, 4 times 5 is 20, carry the 2, 24, 26, right? And we get 0, 0, 5, 2, 9, 2. Okay, oops, 2. And then the decimal point here is 2 over, so we move it 2 over. So therefore, 2,925 books are fiction for part C.